morning.
Hi.
Come on in, you can sit wherever you'd like.
Thank you very much.
Would you like the door open or closed?
Closed is good.
Okay. Alright, how was your drive here?
It was alright. Very nice weather up there, right?
Yeah, I'm very glad to see you back. And how was your week since I last saw you?
It's been a week.
Yeah.
I quit my job and found out my manager was talking shit about me behind my back, just on top of everything. Like, I'm gonna fucking snap.
Yeah, that's very challenging. Yeah. So with that, and on top of our last session, you mentioned your cat, so you've just been having a very bad week, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm here. Like, my cat is my everything.
Well, it takes a lot of strength to be here, so I'm very glad you took that step. So, before we start, I just want to make sure that you understand everything with what we have to do for our service is grief counseling, right? This is for your cat that passed away. Do you have any questions or concerns about that?
No.
No. Okay, so part of grief counseling is that we're gonna help you make goals towards overcoming the grief and those objectives, obstacles that like keep you from being able to enjoy every day, right? So with that, we mentioned last week that you'd be available Thursday evenings.
Yes.
And what was that, around 4 o'clock it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere between 4 and 11.
Okay, alright, so Thursday evenings, you'll come here and, we'll discuss your progress towards your goals. And then, did you have any questions about, any dates or times or anything else about that?
No.
Okay, so just to summarize the last session, we talked about how you experienced the death of your cat and it took a toll on you and it really affected you, and you came to get grief counseling because it's important to you to get back to feeling like your normal self again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So could you tell me a little bit more about your history with the cat? And may I ask what the cat's name is?
His name's Tito, but I call him Cheeto, Mimo, Ebo, Limo, and anything that rhymes with Tito. He's my baby.
Okay.
Well, was my baby. And, well, see, my sister wasn't living with us at the time, but, she moved in when, Tito was just a little baby, and I kind of took over as caregiver to Mimo.
Yeah.
And, there's this funny thing that, just in the back of my mind, I have been to grief counseling before, when my dad passed away, and he always said that when he came back, he'd come back as a cat with like a little mark on his forehead.
Yeah.
So, Tito had a mark on his forehead, so I kind of also had that connection on top of it.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of suspecting that not only Tito's gone, but my father's gone. He's not around anymore.
Yeah. So it sounds to me like there was some familiarity between their spirits. You really felt a strong connection to your cat, Tito, because he resembled your dad a lot, and your dad in your relationship was something you really valued before.
Yeah.
May I ask how your past experience with grief counseling went?
It was good. Honestly, it was like we had groups too where we just like make stuff like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
There was food, and I'm big bag, so I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But honestly, we didn't get much time one-on-one, so this is why I'm really appreciating that we have this now.
Okay.
Cause like I need to vent.
Yeah, so from my understanding is that you really enjoyed the group sessions where you were surrounded by people with the same experiences and you kind of supported by one another, but you also were kind of looking for the face-to-face experience.
Yes.
A more individual setting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's good because our services are individually based, so then we'll be able to help you. And I also have some good connections to some group supports that would be really good for you too.
Yeah.
All right, so could you tell me a little bit about the things that Tito would help you with?
Honestly, like everything. Like he wasn't exactly the cuddly type of cat, which kind of made him unique.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, he'd come if I had a treat, and then I'd like suffocate him with my love, and then he'd bolt. He's just a little flake, but yeah. So he helped me with a lot of stuff. Like even when I'm not exactly comfortable going to my friends with my problems,
Yeah.
and my nana she's my caregiver. She gets very overwhelmed when I tell her what's going on. So if I told Tito, this guy never had any problems. He'd never have a counter word to say because he's a cat. So I guess that was kind of comforting.
Yeah, and you felt like maybe, did you feel like you felt safe around him when you were dealing with feelings of anxiety or stress? He was someone you could feel safe around?
I did, but at the same time, like, I like visualized him as my child, so I also felt like I was protecting Tito, and that gave me like semi-purpose, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's crazy, but
Yeah, so it sounds to me he was just your person, your one thing to go to, and you're kind of escaped from everything where you didn't feel like judged or questioned by anybody. You just felt like he was there for you to talk to, and that's something you valued about him.
Yeah.
And do you feel like you have anyone right now, or could you tell me if you have anyone in your life right now, like a friend or a family member that you feel the same way around?
I feel that way around my papa.
Yeah.
He always listens, he doesn't judge me. I feel safe because he's actually in the Karate Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a weapon.
Ooh.
But, yeah, so I always feel safe and like never judged for anything. Like a lot of the times, like my nana, as most women are, they have an opinion on stuff.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes nice to be like, you know what, you're entitled to how you're feeling.
Yeah. So are you usually able to spend time with your papa?
We try, but like he goes to bed at 8 every night and he's working constantly, so like we don't get much time.
Okay. Well, would you think that maybe taking a couple minutes out of the day, maybe on his break at work, to call him if you're ever feeling down or you're ever in a situation where you used to go talk to Tito, then maybe call your papa and you could talk to him, because then you'd still have that same kind of feeling of connection and understanding, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that you think would work?
Yeah. I never thought of that, I guess because I never know what his break is, but that's something I could talk to him about.
Yeah, if he's okay with that, I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then you also said, you brought up how you quit your job because your manager was talking behind your back?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit about how that happened?
So what happened was I quit because the environment's just shit. He is like a misogynist asshole and he can burn, but anyway. So yeah, so I quit, and then the next day I find out from my coworker that he said, thank God Cali quit because I wanted to promote so-and-so and she was very slow and couldn't do math. And I'm like, what? Like for one, retail math, hello? Like I'm not doing math, fuck that. If you raise my pay maybe, but no.
Yeah.
Just a like who says that? About a young girl and you're a grown man? Well, his life's sad enough, he's 40 and still in retail, so.
Yeah. So you felt like your work environment wasn't a good environment?
No.
And right now, you're looking to get a new job then?
I do have a backup job, so I'm set there, and honestly, I could use the time off right now with just everything I'm going through. And I think talking to Papa would be a genius idea.
Yeah, and have you let your workplace know about your situation yet?
My current one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know.
Okay.
They're very supportive and nice there. That's why I'm very happy that I have that job now and some more time to myself, because at my age I should have some time to my fucking self. So.
Alright, so then now since the old job is gone, now we don't have to worry about the manager and the talking behind the back, because they're gone.
Yeah.
We don't have to deal with them anymore.
Yeah.
And then next week on our Thursday session around 4 o'clock, we're going to talk about maybe you could try to make at least one call to your papa and see
Yeah.
if he's a
Kind
familiar
of like
support.
give you a, like, yeah, I could probably talk to my puppet tonight and see about like, cause he works, he works today, so maybe I could even just ask Nana when his break is and give him a call or text him,
Yeah.
and then I could give you an update on how that goes.
Yeah. So
Cause like, I don't know if I don't want to be a burden on him, but I'm sure he'd, yeah, I'm sure he'd understand, cause, yeah.
Okay, well then that's our goal then, to try to talk to your papa when you feel like you'd go talk to Keto. And then I'm really excited to see you next week, and I hope that your week was better than this week.
Thank you, you helped a lot.
Well, thank you. I hope you have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Good job.